Listen to me carefully. Most of the time when you say you're tired, you're not actually tired, you're undisciplined. That's right. Stop blaming your body, stop blaming the circumstances, and stop giving in to your mind when it whispers, I can't, I'm too exhausted. Tiredness is an excuse. It's a mask that hides the real reason you're not performing at your highest level. You see, energy comes and goes, motivation comes and goes, but discipline is constant. It doesn't care how you feel. It doesn't care if it's Monday morning. It doesn't care if you just got out of a long day. It doesn't care if life is hard right now. It's relentless. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be, and if you haven't built it yet, if you haven't cultivated it, then guess what? You're going to continue to give up before you even start. You see, champions, winners, leaders, they don't wait to feel like it. They don't wake up and say, I hope I feel motivated today. No, they wake up and they execute, they push, they grind, they take action even when the body says no, even when the mind says I can't. That's the difference between someone who achieves and someone who makes excuses. When you tell yourself you're tired, it's really your mind trying to protect you from discomfort, trying to keep you in your comfort zone, and comfort zones are death zones for your dreams. If you want something extraordinary in life, if you want to reach a level of success that most people will never see, you have to push past the voice that says you're too tired. Every time you overcome that voice, every time you choose to act despite the fatigue, you're building muscle. Mental muscle, emotional muscle, and spiritual muscle. And listen, discipline is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. The easier it is to ignore the excuses. The easier it is to show up when no one is watching. The easier it is to be consistent even when life tries to throw you off course. You're not tired. You're lazy when you don't show up. You're undisciplined when you quit at the first sign of resistance. But here's the good news. Discipline is learnable. You can cultivate it. You can train it. You can condition yourself to push past what feels comfortable, to embrace discomfort, to understand that growth always comes with pain, and that pain is temporary, but the results, the victories, the wins, the pride of accomplishment, those are permanent. So next time you're tempted to say, I'm tired, I'll do it later, stop. Take a deep breath, look in the mirror, ask yourself, am I really tired, or am I just avoiding the work that will take me closer to my dreams? The answer will hit you hard, and that's when the transformation begins. Tiredness is temporary, but regret lasts forever. Choose discipline over excuses, because discipline is what separates the mediocre from the extraordinary, and when you finally master it, when you finally learn that you are not tired, you are undisciplined. Nothing in this world will be able to stop you. Your body will try to quit. Your mind will try to cheat. But your spirit, your drive, your discipline will carry you forward. And that is how legends are made. Let me tell you something that most people don't understand. Motivation is a lie. It's temporary. It comes, it goes. It shows up one day and disappears the next. That's why so many people fail. They wait to feel inspired before they act. They wait for the perfect mood, the perfect moment, the perfect energy level. But champions, winners, and successful people don't wait for motivation. They create results through discipline. Discipline is the unshakable commitment to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it, even when your body is screaming for rest, even when your mind is pleading for comfort. You think the greats in any field, the athletes, the entrepreneurs, the leaders woke up every day feeling like it was easy. No, they didn't feel like it. They acted anyway. That's what separates those who achieve from those who merely dream. Consistency beats motivation every single time. You can feel motivated today, but what about tomorrow, next week, next month? Motivation fades, but discipline doesn't. Discipline is not dependent on feeling good or having energy. Discipline is doing what's required, showing up when it's uncomfortable, and pushing through the resistance. And here's the truth. If you are waiting for motivation, if you are waiting for energy, you will wait forever. You will never reach your potential because life is not about how you feel, it's about what you do. Success is earned by those who consistently show up, by those who grind when no one is watching, by those who understand that the work is not always going to feel good, but it will always pay off. When you rely on motivation, you become a slave to your emotions, and emotions are fleeting, unpredictable, unreliable. Discipline frees you from that trap. It builds habits that don't need a push, habits that run on commitment, on accountability, on the refusal to quit. Let me tell you something, every time you choose discipline over motivation, you strengthen your character, you strengthen your resolve, you strengthen your ability to win in situations where others give up. And don't get it twisted, discipline is not easy. It's uncomfortable, it's demanding, it requires you to confront your excuses head on and say, not today, I'm going to execute regardless. Because when you start executing consistently, when you start taking action even when it's hard, you discover a power inside of you that you didn't know existed. That power is unstoppable. That power is what turns dreams into reality. That power is what makes the difference between an ordinary life and an extraordinary life. So stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting to feel like it. Stop blaming tiredness. Stop blaming the circumstances. Stop blaming the day or the weather or the traffic. Take responsibility for your actions. Take ownership of your results. And understand that consistency fueled by discipline will always beat the fleeting highs of motivation. Show up, do the work, push past the excuses, be relentless. Because one day when everyone else is quitting, when everyone else is too tired, you'll be standing stronger, wiser, and closer to the life you've always dreamed about. Discipline wins. Motivation fades. Make that choice today and you will never look back. Let me be real with you. Your mind is the sneakiest liar you'll ever meet. Every day it whispers excuses. It tells you stories about why you can't, why you're too tired, why it's okay to quit, why you should take the easy way out. But I'm here to tell you that the voice in your head is lying to you. That's right, it's lying. It wants to keep you comfortable. It wants to keep you small. It wants to make sure you never reach your potential. And the moment you start believing that you're too tired, too weak, too overwhelmed, that's the moment you let your mind win. And when your mind wins, your dreams lose. The truth is this: you are not tired. You are undisciplined. You're not failing because your body can't handle it. You're failing because your mind hasn't been trained to push past the discomfort, to fight through the resistance, to embrace the grind. Champions, leaders, and successful people have trained their minds to be relentless. They have taught themselves to act, to perform, to show up, even when the conditions are far from perfect, even when the comfort zone is screaming for them to stay. Growth is uncomfortable. Success is uncomfortable. And the second you accept that discomfort is part of the process, the second you understand that every step forward will challenge your mind and your body, is the second you start moving toward greatness. You see, discipline is not just about doing what you have to do physically. It's about conquering the mental battles that stop you before you even start. Your mind will try to convince you to quit. It will try to rationalize laziness. It will try to justify giving up. And if you fall for that lie, if you let that small voice dictate your actions, you will never accomplish anything extraordinary. But when you decide that you are stronger than the excuses, when you make the conscious choice to act regardless of how tired, weak, or uncomfortable you feel, that's when transformation happens. That's when you realize that tired was never the real enemy. The real enemy was your lack of discipline, your willingness to let excuses run your life. And here's the amazing part: discipline is learnable, it's trainable, it's within your reach. Every time you push past that mental barrier, every time you silence that inner liar, you grow stronger, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You build the resilience that allows you to handle challenges that would crush someone who depends on motivation alone. You start to understand that your body is capable of far more than your mind believes, and the key to unlocking that potential is discipline. The moment you stop listening to the lies, the moment you embrace discipline over comfort, that's the moment you step into your power. You are not tired, you are undisciplined, and once you master your mind, nothing in this world can stop you. Every setback, every obstacle, every challenge becomes fuel for growth instead of a reason to quit. And that is how you rise above mediocrity and step into greatness.